Welcome to Investors Insights. I'm excited today to be with my colleague, Ashley Page, who heads up our business consulting here at Five Plan Partners. Ashley and I have worked together for a long time and have a lot of stories to tell about how we've helped business owners transform their businesses in ways they never thought of. So often, people like to put Five Plan Partners into a box. That's why the FI is in a box. That FI can stand for financial integrity, financial innovation, financial insight, fulfilled individual. But when we say to people, hey, we'd like an opportunity to talk to you about your business, your net worth, and your portfolio and investment strategies, they go, oh, I've got somebody. The point we want to make to you on this vlog today is don't put us in a box. At Five Plan Partners, Ashley Page, heading up business consulting, has shown how we have taken our business model to be a democratized family office in which we provide the same services as a single family office, but we do it for business owners who truly need those services. They need financial planning, they need wealth management, but they also need business consulting. They need coordination of all their professionals. And Ashley and I today are going to talk about that. We're going to tell stories. We're going to give you insight and information. Ashley, with that, I want to say thank you for all your contributions here at Five Plan Partners, and you've helped a lot of people with their businesses. You've got a background in commercial real estate, commercial banking. You've got an MBA, a JD, a lot of wisdom through the years, and I thank you for that. So with that said, talk a little bit about what you do in business consulting, and you and I are just going to interact here, interrupt like we do all the time with each other, and brainstorm and show people what we're about.
Delighted to do so, Greg. And first of all, we greatly appreciate all of our clients, both past and present, that have been using us to do this, and we have loved working with you on it. But as they say, Greg, you and I've talked about this before, you begin at the beginning. When you first set Five Plan Partners up, it was important to you that we managed wealth holistically,
yes,
enterprise-wide, globally, whatever collective words you want to use, because it was apparent to you and me early on that we could not plan effectively for a client, manage the portfolio collectively for a client, operate through our operation side for a client, unless we had a strong understanding of the wealth they had outside of our firm, whether it be in an owner-managed business, timberland, oil and gas, real estate that's either commercial or personal. You know,
right.
Those are all a part of building your family's net worth. It's not just what's in stocks and barns and what we think of as being in the market. You've got to have a holistic way, thus your democratized family office, to do that. And we're running into that more and more. That area of our practice is really growing.
Oh, absolutely. And you're right. As I like to say to people, we are advice driven. We are not product driven. In other words, to work with us, you don't have to put your money in a product. We can look and do a comprehensive financial blueprint using our unique process, Your Financial House, and to walk business owners through all the questions that they need to be asking themselves. Yes. And they can also, you know, there's my book, Better, Richer, Fuller, that we provide with them that gives them an outline on that, as well as it's available on the different book outlets. And I'm not here to promote books today, but my point is, this is a process that has changed a lot of people's lives. And in working with business owners in the discussion, in the financial blueprint, so often business owners' personal and professional lives come together.
Oh, yeah.
And part of our role is to show them how to take that business or that land, that timberland, farmland, as you've already talked about, the commercial properties, the rental properties, all of that. And how do you separate that and create wealth and increase and enhance your net worth over your lifetime?
And Greg, you've often said, and it's your expression, and I love it, I've used it many times, the owner-managed business with so many of our clients, that's their growth stock. Exactly. If you look at it in the perspective of all the assets you hold. The company is the growth stock until they sell it.
Right.
And so basically, if you have to understand that that's the higher risk growth stock. So many times what we'll do on the portfolio side is we'll manage to complement that.
Yes.
Well, if you've got a lot of your wealth in your growth stock, your company, you've got to manage that in conjunction. You can't just run a portfolio with no eye towards what they're doing there.
No, absolutely. Well, and also from the standpoint, there are those firms that unless you have a minimum amount of money to put in the market or in their products, they won't even work with you. The way we work at Five Plan Partners is we do comprehensive analysis on your whole net worth, which includes the business and other hard assets that you have, to determine how over the years that can be utilized towards your retirement, towards your game plan, to be able to live the lifestyle that you want to do, as well as in the aging process.
And also too, Greg, when you think about it, this is another quote of yours that I love quoting to people. When Henry Ford was asked after he was building the Model T, what do you value the most now? And he said, time to think.
Right.
So many times with our owner managed business clients, they are brilliant people and they've brought some product to market that's revolutionized things. We've got a lot of clients like that, but they're so busy running their company that they don't have much time to kind of get outside themselves, fly over it at 35,000 feet and just think through it. And so we've done a whole lot of client work just being a sounding board to let them kind of remove themselves for a little bit to say, look, what are you thinking about this? It's helpful for them just to have somebody to talk to many times.
Well, and look, at this point, I can just hear some of the people watching this vlog going, whoa, I've got a CPA. Whoa, I've got a corporate attorney. Whoa, I have an estate attorney. Whoa, my CFO. My point is that we coordinate all those professionals. Too often, the business owners forget to share the whole picture with the CPA, who they think, talk to me about my taxes. Talk to me, about certain things in relation to the bank. Talk to me, and that's another professional, the banker involved, the banking professional. Yeah. And what we do is we become the center, the hub of the wheel to coordinate all these to make sure all aspects of somebody's net worth, their financial assets, their hard assets are coordinated. And you do an outstanding job in working with our financial planning group area to help people understand how that works and the introductions you can make or how you can coordinate that.
Well, and you're making two great points there. Let's remind our clients, you named the firm Five Plan Partners. So we could partner with anyone we needed to get the job done at that level.
That's true. Yeah.
But on the business consulting side, the other thing we would point out too is that we've got good depth there. Not only I do it with banking background, but you mentioned Jay McGowan is a CPA, has seen a lot of this before. Jason Hatley is a CPA, seen a lot of this before on the healthcare side. So we've got a lot of staff, to your point about the lawyer and the CPA, that can really spot the issue. And they know, and they can demarcate it, Greg, and they know, yes, this is something we can work with well, or we know when we get to the point we need to hand it over.
Well, and we enhance the overall value of working with your CPA, of working with your corporate attorney, working with the estate attorney. And depending on where you are in life, are you starting a business and trying to get that to grow? Are you at a point where you need to start thinking about transitioning out? Is it a family business, and how do you coordinate with all the family? That's what the house symbolizes is family and the relationships involved in that business. It plays a key role there. And so we are asking questions on an ongoing basis and doing what if analysis. What if you do this? What if you do that? So that people can really stress test or understand the rippling effect of those decisions.
Well, Greg, and you're so right. If you think about 2020, we had more involvement with wealth, I would think, with our owner managed business than we've ever had, because the pandemic came up and we had a lot of people running their companies as a growth stock that were going to transition it either out or to the next generation anyway. And the pandemic accelerated that. And because you had built that floor many years ago, we were ready for an unusual situation like that.
Well, and you did an outstanding job. And I need to say this is that, with our business owners, you and then working with Jay McGowan and Jason Hatley, you guys took charge. And with our community bank relationships, our credit union relationships, we had our clients that were business owners, we helped them walk through that PPP process.
Oh, absolutely.
And
that's
the information we had in the financial blueprint made it instantaneous on how we could do that and coordinate with their CPA, as well as make introductions. We also had people referred to us or introduced to us that go, hey, I'm working with one of the much bigger banks and I feel like I'm lost and I'm not getting the response I need.
Yep.
From that standpoint, can you help me with this? And that opened up a lot of doors and we helped a lot of people that way. We also had some people, that were introduced to us that just said, do I qualify for PPP or how should I coordinate this? And we gave them business insight and consulting, on how to work with their employees and how to work with their companies. And when I say companies, people forget, an orthodontist, an oral surgeon, medical professionals are businesses just like a manufacturer.
Oh, yeah.
Or a service industry. So we have a wide range of businesses that we provide our democratized family office services for. Another thing I need to just really compliment you on is that so many times, we'll have business owners who want to expand and they don't know all the options that they have in relation to their current net worth.
Right.
Or we've had situations where a key executive lost their job or the company relocated. They wanted to stay in the area that they lived in because of their family. And we helped them map out a transition or a strategy to buy a company or to expand a company they already own. And you've done a wonderful job with relationships on SBA loans to help our clients utilize that. If you want to talk about those relationships,
I'll be happy to. I mean, it's a great way to lend for a banker when they need to take a little bit more risk early.
Yeah.
And all credit to our client of doing this. I think one that we helped with an SBA 7A loan for equipment and buy the business, probably 10, 11 years ago. They are now one of our largest owner-managed business clients. Well, that started as a small seed, when we helped them with an SBA loan, and they've got great senior management. They've done a good job and they've built from there. We love that. I mean, we love being involved with building client wealth that is not just what we have in the markets. And we could go on and on about situations like that the global net worth is so much better now with something maybe we started with them 8, 9, 10 years ago.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and correct me if I'm wrong, like one client situation, gentleman had lost his job. He was a key executive, had great knowledge. You coordinated with the CPA and a corporate attorney, found a company that a gentleman that was 75 years old had no exit strategy, probably doing about $2 million in revenue. And with your expertise, coordinating in the financial blueprint that we do for the client, that working with the CPA, corporate attorney, our client was able then to use SBA money to buy the company. 10 years later, he's now paid off that loan, and the company's doing revenues maybe of 12 to 15, in the 12 to 15 million range, right?
Great success story. In addition to the numbers, Greg, you and I've talked about this many times with this family. They didn't want to leave Birmingham.
Right.
As much as anything with a financial success, I'm happy about the fact that they were able to stay here and their family was able to stay here.
Yeah.
That didn't have anything to do with the money. It was just fun to help them do that.
Well, and let me say this. Whoa. Has anybody mentioned market performance to do this? No.
Oh, no. Yes.
His net worth was increased.
Yes.
In working in conjunction with us and his financial blueprint and the professionals that were like a brain trust for him to show him the opportunity there. And that increased his net worth. That had nothing to do with, are you an XYZ mutual fund?
Absolutely.
Did you buy these stocks? It had nothing to do with that. And that's why when somebody says to me, I've already got somebody, My response to that is, no, you don't understand. There is a level out there for you as a business owner that you need to know about. And we want to be cutting edge on that, not just in the information and advice we provide, but in the way we communicate it to you, just like this vlog that we're doing today.
Right. Well, and also too, the reverse of that, in the building we were talking about a while ago, and we mentioned it, with some of our owner managed businesses that sold last year very successfully, they were comfortable with us basically managing that, mainly because we've been involved not only with their portfolio, but their business for years.
Right.
You know, they knew from a planning point of view, we knew it. From a portfolio point of view, we knew it. And from an operations point of view, we knew it. So they were comfortable with that when it was time to sell. And we helped them navigate that because they've been in these companies for years, as you well know. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
And,
sure.
you know, they had to step away from it and evaluate that. And Jay McGowan, for example, did a fabulous job with one of those on the exit of that. So that's part of it too.
Yeah, it's the exit strategy. The other thing is not only working with the owner on their personal financial planning and in relation to the business, but also from the standpoint if there's a need to evaluate the 401k and the retirement benefits of that company.
Yes.
To work with the employees who can also have opportunities in doing the financial blueprint, as well as having a better appreciation for all the benefits that are being offered by their company. There's a whole series of services that we can provide that we want to make clear in this vlog.
And Greg, as you would say in our call to action, we would say to our clients and friends, don't be shy. If you think your situation might fit something we can help you with. If it's not something we can, we'll tell you. But don't hold back thinking being a portfolio and wealth management firm like that, that's not all we do.
Right.
So
well, in my book, I say the key to success is not the statement you make, but the questions you ask.
Absolutely.
And that's what, to have that dialogue, to ask those questions. People can be highly successful in their business and yet still not know the right questions to ask about their money. And that's why
most of the time that's true.
That's why Your Financial House process enables them to understand the questions they need to be asking, because we're asking them anyway and looking at the whole picture and what the impact of every family member is to them, as well as how that business is growing and what are the anxieties you have about that business. Let's just be perfectly honest here. A decade of change has taken place in 1 year. Yes. You and I are recording this now, and we're in two separate locations. We're meeting with clients in virtual meetings, as well as still social distancing meetings, those kind of things. But the technology that's happened here was supposed to happen in 2030. COVID caused it
Good point.
to come in. All of these changes, business models are changing rapidly. There should be business owners out there that need to understand that in some ways their industry changed from being an industry that provides widgets or this product or this service to a technology company that provides widgets or those services. I want to emphasize that because we're seeing that already. We've embraced it here at Five Plan Partners with the understanding you've got to be utilizing technology to be able to cause a high-tech, high-touch approach to get information to people on an ongoing basis as our economy and the technology continues to change.
Well, and you say it often, Greg, risks are always shifting.
Absolutely.
So that's the core of what we're looking at with our clients. We know that their risks are always shifting.
Yes.
So you need to have a group that can help you think through that.
Well, and I appreciate so much you saying that, Ashley, because so often when people want to talk to us, assuming that, okay, they handle stuff in the market, the only risk they talk about is market risk. But the reality of it is the business risk and the other asset risks that are out there are tremendous. In Your Financial House, we are analyzing risk across the board.
Yes, great way to say it.
Yeah. So we, as a call to action, if you're a business owner watching this vlog, we're we're asking you, if you currently have certain anxieties in your business, if you're looking on ways to incorporate your business fully in your net worth and look at your whole picture holistically, we at Five Plan Partners, as a democratized family office, providing services in financial planning, wealth management, business consulting, insurance strategies, coordination of all the professionals in your life, and a high-tech, high-touch approach to help you understand all the things you need to be doing in your business. Then take time to go to our website, take time to email Ashley or myself to set up a virtual appointment, to set up from the standpoint of a one-on-one. We have clients all over, and we hope that this has been beneficial to you and that you have been inspired to go, you know, who I'm currently working with now, I'm not getting that. Or as a client of Five Plan Partners, you can say, you know, I am getting that and I need to take advantage of that even more.
Yes.
We hope you have a highly successful, prosperous, healthy, and happy 2021 year, and that this vlog allows you to understand that there are ways for you to have a better, richer, fuller life. And at Five Plan Partners, this place has that attitude every day on how we can make a difference for our clients. Thank you so much. We look forward to talking to you.